Hello? Hello? I literally just woke up. I just woke up like a minute ago. Okay, maybe like 5 minutes ago because it took me time to actually set up the stream. But I just woke up. Wait, where's my background music? Whoa. Wow. Hello. Hello, Shine. Hi, Donkey. Hi, Ixie. Hi, Sat. Good morning, Sleepy. I actually woke up like 2 hours ago and I went back to sleep because I was so tired. I hope you guys will forgive me for that. Anyone else double take at the note? Oh my god, it's Bees! Hello! Hello, hello. Hi, Jinbu. Mole toggle? I see you. One sec. Where's my mold? Where's my mold? Where'd it go? It's been so long, I don't remember where my mole toggles are. I found you. Haha. Hello. I'm sorry, it's been such a long time, everyone. It's my birthday today. I was gonna go buy cake, but I was like, wait, but if I go run out and I buy cake now, it's gonna be like awkwardly late for the stream for any people. It's already a little late. I tried to do it as soon as I woke up. Happy birthday, can't say, gotta get up early for work, but hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for even dropping by, Jinbu. 39 months and the last one I redeemed was 36 months. No, I'm sorry! I tried to make it in time for NA. I woke up really late. Life has been a mess, guys. It's been a mess. I can tell you about the mess of my life. That's what I can do. It's been so long. We can talk about the mess together. Yeah. Oh god, what do I even say? What do I even talk about? It's been a long time. Is it not already a mess? My life is Oh, but I will tell you guys, I actually, you sound different, you age. No, this is morning voice. I just woke up. I actually hired a cleaner to clean my apartment a couple days ago. I asked her, I was like, how bad is this compared to other apartments? And then she dodged the question. Yeah, I've been so busy lately. No, it's aging. Stop! I'm only 5! We haven't even hit puberty yet! We're free! Finally clean? That's a loaded question. Cleaners can't answer that. Hi, Yakujimai. Hello, hello. Yeah, but I hired a cleaning lady. I actually had about like 2 months worth of laundry that I couldn't do. So I had her fold my laundry for like 2 hours. Is it just me or is she peeking? I might be peeking. Let me step back a little. Thank you for telling me. But wait, guys, I just woke up. My brain is so slow right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I made her do my laundry and it took her like 2 hours to finish like my 2 months worth of laundry. At some point she asked me, she was like, do you work in clothes? Like, do you work in like apparel? Because there's a lot of clothes. I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah. And so she only got to clean maybe like, is that the giant pile you had on the floor? I don't know, I always have a pile on the floor. Oh, nice hair. Thank you, FC. Hello, hello. Yeah, so she only got to maybe like less than half the apartment, but we're gonna call her a second time to help us clean. Oh my god, I found something crazy in the kitchen and I was so sad I didn't get to take a picture of it for Twitter for you guys. Like, I really wish I got a picture, but we cleaned it before I got a picture and I was like, no! So like, I don't know if it's like this in like kitchens in like other countries, but you know how you have like the vent above the like the stove, you know, like the ventilation things. So like I have the vents, but there's like this big metal like tray almost like sitting on top above my stove, and sometimes there's like oil on it, and for the last 2 years I've been like, how is there oil on this? Because like it like piles up like almost like it's dripping. And I'm like, but I don't think an oil splash would cause oil to like drip, you know? Like, what is this thing? And I found that for the very first time that metal tray was removable. So I removed it and I found there was probably like maybe like 500 milliliters of oil sitting on top of it, like old oil over the last 2 years that had piled up. Like it probably like either like splashed up there or like it like went up in the air. It was like probably like half a liter of oil. Konnichiwa, Nae-san. コミティアやってますね。コミティアって何? Yeah, so I saw the pile of oil and I was like, oh my god. Also, the first thing Saint-kun tried to do is pour the oil down the sink and I was like, no! So we wiped down the oil together. And then I found the actual vent, like the vent, like the vent where like the air is actually traveling through, and we took the air vent plate off. And I was like, is it supposed to be brown? Like, wow, it looks really rusted. Like, I wonder what happened to it. And then Saint-kun's like, no, this is dirt. It's supposed to be silver. And I was like, oh. The whole thing looked like... And I don't know how to explain it beyond the whole thing looked rusted. I thought it was like completely like dark brown, like pasty brown. Anyway, we cleaned it and he was not lying. It turned out silver. But I wish I could have taken a photo for you guys. I completely forgot. By the time I remembered the photo, we were already like cleaning. But that was my big cleaning discovery. It also explained why I had oil dripping down my kitchen for the last like 2 years. I was really wondering. I was like, where is this oil coming from? Half a liter is insane. Yeah, no. We could have fried something in that thing. It was just sitting up there. We like deep fry stuff a lot in my household. So that's how that happened. Oh guys, my stories have piled up. I haven't even gotten to tell you guys about all the Redditors yet. Did you refresh New Heights for Saint-kun? I have no idea. Well, in my time gone, I also met with some new Redditors. I met like a bro Redditor. He was an interesting guy. Oh, there's so many stories. My stomach dropped once you mentioned Redditors. Yeah, I met up with some more Redditors. What else have I done in the last 2 months? Oh yes, about like work things. I'm in the process of trying to change departments. I did some interviews with a new department. That's also a funny story. Actually, we have so much time. I can tell you all the stories. Where do I even start? Do I start about my work? Do I start about the Redditors? What do you guys want to hear? Is this really what I'm talking about on my birthday? I really want some cake! I should have ran to buy the cake before stream started, but I was like, no, the NAers are gonna go to sleep! I woke up so late! Naeさんお久しぶりです。コミケにあれ同人雑誌。なるほど。やばい超眠い。ごめん。つまらないからあくびしてるじゃない。超眠かっただけ。許して。So I was joking about you starting once you're going to sleep. I tried to wake up. I wake up really late these days. There's too many things to talk about. Okay, I guess I should talk about... Okay, well, we'll save Reddit for later. Let's talk about how my work is going. I'm like... So part of why I'm really busy is because I'm trying to change departments at work right now. Because I think we all know I kind of hate my... Do we all know I kind of hate my job? I hate my team. Keyword tried. Anyway, I don't really have a good time with my coworkers. I don't really get along with them, and I've been coping for the last like 2 years or something. Yeah, so I've been trying to like change departments. So let's go back all the way to like January or something. In January, I like crashed out over work. I like consulted all my friends. I was like, what should I do? Like, should I just quit my job? And then they finally convinced me, like, why don't you try to change departments? And there's a department I was interested in, and I tried changing to it. かびってますし、眠いのは仕方ね。もう眠いよ。超眠い。私さっき起きたばっかりやし。 So, I remember you talking about quitting. Yes, I wanted to quit. I did not quit. So there's a team I wanted to change to, and I sent them a message. I talked to my boss, and I was like, hey, can I transfer here? And it takes them a really long time to figure things out, but at some point they're like, okay, like, can you send us your resume? Let's talk to them. And then we're gonna set up an interview for you soon. And I'm like, great, awesome. And then the interview never comes. And I'm like, hello? What's going on? And suddenly I get a message from the other team and they're like, I'm so sad we couldn't work together. Why don't we have like a meeting to talk? And I'm like, what do you mean we couldn't work together? I'm trying to move to your team. So I have like a meeting with someone from the other department and they're like, I'm so sad we couldn't work together. We're really looking forward to working with you. Our team is like all men and we wanted another woman. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? And they talked to me for an hour about how excited they were to meet me and ways we can still talk together and like how they really wanted me to come. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't come? What is this conversation? So after that meeting is over, I go back to my boss and I was like, what do you mean my department transfer like didn't work out? And he's like, huh? I thought you were moving departments. I was like, what? So you don't even know what's going on? Why'd they just message me and be like, I'm so sad we couldn't work? Like, what's going on, boss? Yeah. So I run around, I tell my boss, like, boss, can you go figure out, like, what's happening? And then they basically tell me that, like, my team can't afford to lose someone without hiring a replacement. And if I move, they can't get a replacement for me. So that's why they knifed my department transfer. And I was like, But I really don't like my team, and I was determined to move. By the way, this whole process took like 2 months or something. I think we're in like March now. We're in like March or April. And then I start going like crazy again. I'm like, I can't stay on this team. So I messaged like HR and I'm like, okay, so the problem is that my team is gonna die without me and we need a replacement, right? So what if I apply for a department that's like actively hiring? And then they just give that hiring slot back to my team instead. Hi, Dariru! Oh my god, hello! Hello! They interviewed your doppelganger. Yeah, so I went and I was like, okay, so is there like a team that's hiring right now? Or like somewhere else that I can possibly move to that can like give a replacement back to my team? And HR is like, no, you can't move anywhere. You are stuck. And I was like, what? Why? I just want to change departments. Why won't they let me change departments? So I like crash out again. And I'm really stressed. But luckily, I go back to like my boss's boss, like the head of my department. I'm like, please, I really want to change departments. Can't you consider like... Please let me out of here. I'm not that okay, I don't sound that desperate. I sent him a very formal Japanese message with my great professional Japanese being like, please consider me for another department. I would really like to contribute to this company and all of its great things, but I can't see that happening on my current team and I would like to find other like routes where I can explore opportunities or something like that. A long Japanese message. Okay, and he messages me and he's like, okay, let's have a meeting. And I'm like, okay, fine. And part of why I'm really busy is because I start having to go to office really frequently. So that I can have all these random meetings to deal with my department transfer. And every time I go to office, I can't get anything done. So I like lose productivity and then I get even busy. Okay, so I go to office and I have this meeting and I found, meanwhile, on my company's website, I find a job listing I'm interested in. And I'm like, ooh, okay, this is doable. I'm gonna try to move to this job listing. Like, I can do this, I'm qualified. So I get in this meeting, it's HR, my boss, and my boss's boss. I'm like, hey, I found a job listing. I want to move to this. And the same HR guy who's like, no, you're banned. You can't move anywhere, is in the room with me. And I asked my boss's boss, I'm like, hey, can I move here? And he's like, oh, that team? Oh, hey, I also run that department. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You do great there. Can we do it? He looks at HR and HR is like, yeah, we can move her. And I'm like, what? Like, HR, you just told me like 2 weeks ago that I wouldn't be able to move to any department whatsoever and that I'm stuck here forever. And then he's just like, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, she can move departments. HR, please. So after HR mentally made me crash out, it seems that I was capable of moving departments as long as I could find the right place. So after that, we spend like a couple more weeks and we started setting up interviews with the new departments. She said the F word. I was really mad at HR. HR tilted me into the sun. Like, I was like, you told me I was trapped in this shit-ass team, and then, like, all I needed to do was talk to my boss, and he's like, yeah, that's my other department. I'm happy. And I was like, what? Okay. So, fast forward a couple more weeks, I finally get an interview with a new department. I'm like, oh my god, it's finally moving. I get an interview. Like, it's actually processing. So, I get really nervous for this interview. I start like preparing my answers and stuff and thinking about what they're gonna ask me. And yeah. So, I don't think I need to actually explain what the job is, but yeah. So it's like a game department, I would say. It's like a game adjacent department. So I head over there and we get into the interview room. I'm really nervous. Like, I hear like internal interviews are more chill, but I don't really know. Like, hi Nae, long time no see. Hi Pixel. I'm telling the story about my job department transfer process right now. Yeah, so I get the interview with the new team, and then we all get in the room, and it's me, my boss's boss, and it's the boss of the new team, and the HR guy who has like sucked. So we all sit down, and then the new boss gets in, and everyone is like, "Oh, did you look over her resume yet?" He's like, "Huh? Oh no, I didn't have time to look at it." And I'm like, "Wait, you're doing an interview with me, and you haven't even looked at my resume?" And everyone's like, "Oh, did you look at her like portfolio or something at least?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I glanced at it for a second." And I'm like losing hope. I'm like, "Oh, bro didn't even look at my resume." Yeah, so we sit down for my interview, and like the first thing he asked me is like, "Hey, are you good at working long hours? Like, are you like resilient to like overtime and long hours?" And I'm like, I mean, I answer honestly. I'm like, I don't really like working between like 2 to 7 a.m. Like, as long as it's not in that range, like, yeah, I think it's like okay, it's fine. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. What kind of job would make you work from 2 to 7 a.m.? Oh, but we have busy season. Oh, sometimes we it's probably fine. Okay." And he just moves on like that. I'm like, "Hello? Wait, which time?" He's like mumbling to himself. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fine. Yeah. And then afterwards, we just like talk a little bit about the job. I get to ask like one question, like, "What's this job like?" And then that's it. And then we start moving on to the rest of the interview. And he turns to me and he's like, "My team is really special, you know. And like me and everyone else in the room is like special." "What do you mean by special?" He's like, "You know, they're unique people. It's a very special team." And and for the millionth time, we're like, "Special? What are you trying to get at here?" And then the new boss suddenly like yells in the room like, "My team doesn't have soul. They have no hearts. They're like robots and machines." And everyone is laughing like, who's like a robot? He's like, "It's this guy. This guy's a robot. He has no soul when you talk to him." And everyone is just chatting, and I'm like, "Hello? Is this supposed to be the department I'm trying to move to? Is this my interview? What is this interview? I didn't prepare for this." And then they turn to me and they're like, "So how do you feel about high schoolers?" And I'm like, you peek so hard? Okay. I'm turning my mic down. Why is it peeking so bad? Oh wait, no, basically, is this better? Why is my mic peaking so bad? I'm talking at the same level I usually talk at. No, he's basically like my team has no souls. Like, they have no souls. They have no hearts. They're like robots. They're like machines. And that's what he said about his team. And I'm like, what? Yeah, then afterwards they asked me like, "How do you feel about high schoolers?" And I just like freeze. I'm like, why are they asking me how I feel about high schoolers in an interview? Like, how is this related to the job? You're quiet now? Why is this so doomed? Here? Is here better? Yeah, so I like look at them, I give them a look. I'm like, I don't know what you mean. Like, how do I feel about like high schoolers? And then they look at me and they're like, you were fine after the adjustment. I adjusted again. But Pixel said I was quiet. Okay, we're going back down. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, how I feel about high schoolers. And then, yeah, they look at me and they're like, you see, our whole team is basically just like a bunch of high school boys. Like, and he's like, oh, you know how high school boys are, you know, they're like rowdy, they're like silly. Like, he's just like, yeah, you know, like high schoolers are like that. Our whole team is basically just like high schoolers. And I'm like still in an interview, I'm still in like professional mode, and I'm like, yeah, I used to be a teacher, so I'm sure it's fine. And he was like, oh, you were a teacher before? Oh, that means you're good at scolding kids, right? Like get back here, Dovin, get in your seat, Dovin. And he starts like mimicking like scolding kids in front of me like that. Like, do your homework, Dovin. And he's like, oh, if you're good at scolding kids, that's perfect. And then I'm like, oh, but I used to be like elementary and like middle school teacher, not high school. And he's like, oh, don't worry. My team is basically just like elementary school kids. It's the same thing. It's all the same. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, hello? What is this me? Yeah, and then afterwards, like, I'm yawning again. Is this Nae indirectly admitting Dovin is a kid? No, I just have to use a random name. But, yeah, so afterwards, I noticed the guy starts like mumbling to himself, and he's like, oh, but like my team isn't really good with women. And I'm like, isn't good with women? Yeah, he's like, they're all kind of bad with women. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, do they hate women? Are they nervous around women? Are they misogynistic? Like, what is bad with women mean? I'm like, what does bad with women mean? And I just tell them, I'm like, oh, my friends all tell me I'm like a dude at heart, so I'm sure it's fine. And then they're like, okay. I'm like, by the way, I later looked up internally the gender ratio in this team. It's 17 men to 1 woman. Is what I quickly discovered. So, yeah, it's 17 men to 1 woman. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, and for the rest of the interview, they seem to just keep asking me personality things. Like, can you deal with like really, really quiet people? What about like really, really loud people? And I'm like, why do they keep asking me personality questions? Like, what is this team? So that was the end of my first interview. Did you end up moving? That I don't have an answer to yet. Most likely I am going to move later this year, but I have not moved yet. These processes take quite a long time. Yeah, so I'm like, what was this interview? What did I even prepare for? Like, what in the world is this? Yeah, so like fast forward like another like week or 2 or something, they have a second interview with me, and I actually get to meet people from the team this time, and I'm like, oh, cool. And it would be the people I would directly work with if I were to move to the team. And like, before meeting my like potential new like teammates, I look them up on the company internally just to see like what kind of people they are. Are they just standard archetypes of socially awkward high school boys? I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of people on the team, but I only met 2 of them, so I can't say anything for now. Yeah, but I decided to like look up their hobbies and their interests before meeting them. I was like, why don't I look up everyone in this team? And when I looked at everyone's hobbies, I felt like maybe, possibly, if I joined this team, I might have a hard time making friends. Is the vibe I got, guys. I don't know what else to say when I read their hobbies. So I would say the hobbies are like half and half. Like there's 2 different boats of hobbies. And I want to remind you guys, this is like a game-related department. And nobody's hobby is playing games, ironically. Maybe they just do it for work so much that they don't want to. But yeah, so about the first like boat of hobbies is like is like I don't know how to put this. It's like alcohol, gambling, pachinko. I go to the slot machines on the weekends. Also throw like mahjong in the mix, and there's nothing wrong with mahjong, but I think mahjong falls under the gambling boat, unfortunately. I was kind of shocked that anyone writes like pachinko on their like company profile. Wait, would you guys like wait, would you guys write that on your like company self-introduction? Like, hi, nice to meet you guys. I'm Momono Nae. My hobby is like gambling on the weekend. Like, I just like to hit the casino on the weekend after work. Like, I feel like this sounds really bad, but that's all they wrote. They're like, alcohol, gambling, and I'm like, oh, okay. I would know that my hobby is going to the casino or buying scratcher. Like, is there no other hobby here? That's so depressing. I thought they were high schoolers. Yeah, based hobbies. They actually have no life. I was actually surprised. One of them even specifically wrote like the slot machines. Like, they really like to hit the slot machines. I was like, oh. I've just never seen someone openly be like, yeah, my hobby is pachinko. Like, oh, okay, buddy. Okay, so that's the one half of the hobbies boat. Like, half the members are like this, and the other half of the members are wholesome, but I don't know how close of friends we can be, because their hobby is like, oh, I'd like to take my 12-year-old son to the aquarium, which is awesome. Or it's like, I love hanging out with my kids. But if you have kids and you're hanging out with your like older kids, we're probably nowhere near close in age, and we are probably not the target to become friends. But they're okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Please enjoy time with your kids. Take them to the aquarium. They could probably tell you about the doghouse slot machine that dried them up. Surely those guys hanging out with their kids aren't like high schoolers. I really don't have the answer to who the high schoolers are yet. I don't really understand. There's like 18 people on this team, so I have not met most of them. Because somewhere in the middle of that, there should be robots, there should be guys that are really loud, there should be guys that are really quiet, there should be high schoolers. Like, there's so many different things. But I think the average age in this team is probably mid to late 30s. So I'm like, high schoolers? Like, when they said the team was like high schoolers, I was like, oh, are they all like fresh out of uni students? Like, they're kind of like immature and still rowdy and like fresh to the workforce. But they're definitely all like in their like late 30s. So I'm like, wait, yeah. That's what I thought too. Yeah, I thought they were gonna be really young robot high schoolers who do their work and hit the pachinko parlor. No, when you put it that way, it's so bad. But if they're all gambling, they can't be high schoolers. I mean, we're working, so they can't be high schoolers. It's just not possible. Yeah. But my second interview was a lot more normal, kind of. I met the people. I met the single girl on the team who also is the pachinko slot machine girl. Good night, good night. Yeah, so I met the pachinko slot machine loving girl. She was really nice. I would say she was very professional. And I met the guy who would... So the team is like hiring for like a type of director. And they also currently have a director. And if I were to join the team, there's a guy that they want me to help out. Like, I would be taking like his workload. Is Japanese society cooked? I have no idea. Yeah, so I meet the guy who basically would be like my closest coworker. Like, I would be taking up half his workload if I joined the team. Happy birthday, Night! Thank you. Yeah, so I got in my second interview, and I hear that the guy whose workload I would be taking over is like, apparently he's doing the work of like 6 people, like severe overtime, and like so busy that he can't even afford to come to office anymore. Like, he's just jailed at home to work all day from like all his waking hours. Like, he's like dying basically. And at some point, the boss of the team is like, Nae, please save us. He's dying. Like, you have to save him. Please. I'm like, hello. yeah, no, he literally came to me like, 助けてください, 死んでますよ. And I'm like, hello? Is he sane? He was a very nice guy. I think his hobby was mahjong, if I remember correctly. He was a mahjong man. But yeah, that is the rest of the interview was fine. It was more normal. We actually talked about work and things, which I guess is a productive beginning. Like when you're interviewing for a job, I think talking about work is like step 1. But you know, we didn't even hit step 1 in the first interview, so what can I say? So that was that. Yeah, and I think it's very likely I'm gonna be moving to the new team, but they're just talking about logistics and like moving time. I hope they don't reject me at this point, but the conclusion I came to is that I kind of like don't like my team at all, so anything else is a better alternative. I don't know what will happen to my life if or after I move to this team, but at least I think I will know what I'm getting into. Like this is basically just what it's like. Yeah, overall they seem really worried that I'm gonna like up and quit because of the workload. Like they seem really scared. I think the overtime is really, really bad. As long as the new team isn't full of snakes, it'll be an improvement. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like the people seem like good-hearted, nice people. At least you'll have hella stories. Also, yes, that you know, I will have a lot of stories. Yeah, honestly, the fact that their hobbies are just drinking and pachinko is crazy to me. I'm like, what? Like, I can only think like, are you okay? Like, do you need help? Like, why is this like a gaming department and none of them play games? Like, what are you okay? Maybe they're not okay. Maybe they're not okay. I have no idea. The real Japanese salaryman experience. Snake. Yes. And what else? But yeah, that's basically the 20-minute update of what's been going on at like the workplace for me and everything that's happening. This is like a huge part of why I've been so busy just trying to sort out my department transfers and things like that, and also just like mentally crashing out over work. Drinking at pachinko is pretty common for lower income office workers from what I've heard, but do you admit that to your company though? Like, you tell people you just drink and pachinko? Gambling is a game. I suppose gambling is a game. You're not wrong. I think the game I would be working on is also a gacha game, so it all comes together. I don't know if they're into that kind of thing, like gacha games, considering their hobby is pachinko, but you know what? I guess any type of gambling is accepted. All gambling is gambling. But yeah, that is the work update. I've actually been busy with a lot of like freelance work and other things too, which is why I've also been MIA. I honestly I haven't touched Valorant in maybe like 3 months. I haven't taken a break in a really long time. I just work. Keiki-kun, Nae! Oh my, happy birthday! I didn't get the period. Like the Nae period. I didn't get the angry comment. This Japanese fighting game player I really admire. All he does is post pachinko results on Twitter. I've never really been into gambling. Like, if I'm gonna gamble on anything, I like the stock market better. But I don't really feel for, like, pachinko. And maybe it's just because I haven't tried, but I think it would be unhealthy for me to try, which is why I haven't really put any effort toward that. Like, I think I'm okay never doing pachinko in my life. Like, I think it's probably better for me. Like, imagine I just come back and I'm like, guys, I'm really into horse betting now. I feel like my life is completely over. Not because horse betting is bad, but because I don't think I would control myself, like, if I got into gambling. I think I feel better about, like, games like Star Rail and stuff because, like, there's, like, a guaranteed point you will get what you want. Like, it's not, like, forever. Uma Musume IRL. Uma Musume? Alright. Now I can probably give you guys all the Redditor updates. One Redditor guy was so annoying, he finally got like kicked out of the group. I was so happy. I wasn't the one to kick him out. Everyone else got fed up with him and kicked him out. It was like, imagine being a Redditor so bad, all the other Redditors hate you too. Alright. Wait, let me drink some water again. My throat feels really like clogged. Imagine Umanae. I mean, if you think of my leaves like ears, it's like close enough, right? Okay, so if we like go back like 1 year or like 1 year or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember, like I was really mad because like 1 year ago at my very first Reddit meetup, I like wrote my hobbies were like karaoke and like weightlifting. And when I met this guy, the first thing he ever said to me was like, "Why? You don't look like you go to the gym." And I had been offended for the last like year that the first thing somebody said to me was, "You don't look like you go to the gym." And to be clear, I actually don't look like I go to the gym. I just think that was a horrendous thing to say to someone. Yes, it was a really long time ago. So it was this guy. So I've been sticking around with this guy for like the last year. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I held a grudge. I thought it was so mean that that was the first thing he ever said to me, and I never forgave him for it. I think that was pure evil. Like, I think you just don't walk up to someone who exercises and says that. I think that was pretty awful. But, yeah, so over the last year, I've hung out with this guy multiple times. Sorry, Dariru, you definitely know about this guy. I tell you everything. But, I've hung out with him like multiple times for the last year. Like, we've gone to karaoke, we've done like study sessions. I have like even like tutored him before. We have hung out. And like, I would say about like 60 to 70% of the time we meet up, he suddenly flakes. Like, if it's early, he will flake the night before. Most days, he flakes like the morning of, like right before you're about to leave. And maybe once or twice, he has flaked after I've left my house to meet him. And every time he flakes, it's like a really like BS lie that is like, it like reeks really bad. Like, we scheduled a picnic once, like, weeks in advance, and then suddenly the morning, like, the day before the picnic, he's like, "Oh, I have a job interview on a Saturday afternoon, so I suddenly can't make it to the picnic." And I'm like, "What the hell is this dude on?" And all of our friends get together and we're like, "This is bullshit. You schedule your own job interviews. Who is doing a job interview on a Saturday? And why would you schedule your own job interview on the Saturday that like we're supposed to meet?" So over the times, all of his reasons look really BS. Like, one time he flaked on me and he was like, "Oh, my landlord is on the way to my apartment and I must deal with this right now at this very moment or else my apartment is gonna die." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, buddy. Okay." And, yeah, there was another time he flaked. He's like, "Sorry, guys, like something really important came up and I can't make it to like our hangout today." And then, later on, like, me and our friend, like, we see him posting on Instagram that he's going on an aquarium date with a girl. And we're like, "Dude, if you're going on a date with a girl, just say you're going on a date with a girl. But why did you schedule your date with a girl on the same day you had like plans with us?" So he's done this like a million times. Like, the most like BS reason for flaking. And like, most of the time, if you look at his Instagram story, it is confirmed a lie because you see him doing something else. Yeah. I'd like to think that he's a vigilante who comes up with terrible excuses. Yeah, so finally, like, the last straw was like, I think we invited him to karaoke and we scheduled like 1 month in advance, and then suddenly he was like, "Sorry, I can't make it for personal reasons," like the night before. And I sent him a really long ass angry paragraph. I was like, "Dude, you can't flake on us this much. Like, we planned these just for you. You gotta stop." And then he says sorry, and then he proceeds to like ghost all of us for the next like 2 to 3 weeks or something. And he basically cuts us off after I confront him and I say, "Bro, stop flaking on us." And after that, the rest of us, like, Reddit people get together, and I find out that everyone actually kind of hates his guts, and then we've all been, like, putting up with him for everyone else. Yeah. I thought everyone really liked him, and it was only me that was angry about the, like, oh, you don't look like you go to the gym comment. And then I found out he's been making, like, weird gym comments at basically everyone in the group. So I need to preface that this guy is he's not really built. He, like, used to be overweight, and then he went to the gym to lose weight, and now he's just, like, a normal-sized guy. Like, you also can't, like, he doesn't have any visible muscle. Like, he looks like a normal-sized, like, healthy weight man. And apparently, he had been going to our other friends being like, bro, your arm is so fat. Like, look at my arm. You gotta go to the gym so you can be like me. Like you gotta exercise. Get some arms like mine. Like, grow your biceps. And he's been pissing everybody off. Because the man also doesn't. You can't see his biceps. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We all start from somewhere, but, like, he doesn't have visible muscle. And everyone got really fed up with him being like, why does he keep comparing other people to him and calling us fat? And that we all need to go to the gym to be like him. And, yeah, so I found out everyone has been really pissed about his gym comments for, like, the last year. I'm in the middle of something, so I can only tune in to wish you a happy birthday. No problem. Thank you so much. No fun. How long are we doing all this before you guys just cut him off? I want to say maybe a year or so. Possibly like a year. Yeah, not to mention he like mansplained the gym to me a lot. But I will say this man does have autism. Like he self-admits like he has autism. So everyone was forgiving him. They were like, he's just rude because he's autistic. He's only saying mean things because he was autistic. And I was like, no! I have autism and I don't say these things. I'm not giving this guy a pass. And then we all finally cut him off. But as a result, well, because we cut him off, like, we had to add more people to the group because we ran out of people. That's crazy. This guy's managed to convince everyone that they were the only ones that hated him. Welcome back, Nae, and happy birthday. I don't know if this is a welcome back. I don't know how long I will be back for, but happy birthday. Thank you so much. I'm 5 now. 5 plus my unknown number of years in heaven that we don't talk about. Yay. But yeah, so because we kicked this guy out of the group, our Reddit hangout group got a little small. So we were like, oh, we gotta expand a little bit more. Like, we gotta find more people. So we go to recruit on Reddit again, because we're like, we gotta make more Reddit friends. And we decided to do like a big like karaoke session. Have you signed up for elementary yet? Elementary? I guess so. I guess changing departments is basically walking into elementary school, right? Yeah, so we start recruiting people for another meetup, and all my friends are like, you're a woman, so you should be the one to recruit. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So I make a Reddit post, and I'm like, hey, anyone wanna like karaoke with me and my friends? Like, and specifically, I actually karaoke like for Japanese songs. Like, I always make posts for like Japanese karaoke, and I'm like, I hope other people who like Japanese songs will also karaoke with us. And I make a Reddit post, or like, okay, recruiting people to come like this like Saturday to come karaoke with us. And yeah, we want people who can sing Japanese songs. Like, we don't even specify the genre. We're just like, Japanese song is fine. And I get a couple DMs from people. Okay, I get a DM from maybe like 3 different people who are like, I love Taylor Swift. And I'm like, that's not a Japanese song, dude. I'm like, I don't know if they just don't read the post, but this happens to me every time I recruit for like Japanese song karaoke. They're like, I love Justin Bieber. I'm like, that's not, this is not right. Why do they keep DMing me like this? But Oh yeah, I get a bunch of weird DMs. I had some people being like, "Am I too old for you? I'm like in my like late 40s right now, and I like the Backstreet Boys." And I'm like, "This is not Japanese. This is not. Why is this so hard?" But I eventually pick up around like I think 3 new people to join our group for karaoke. And I'm gonna tell you now, one of these dudes completely flaked on me. Like 2 hours after our karaoke session started, he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm leaving my house now." And I was like, "What?" So I never met that one dude. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Literally, he didn't say anything. He like no-showed, and then 2 hours later, he said he was like, "Sorry, I'm on my way." But yeah, so I picked up 2 other Redditors because not that many people who are actually able to sing in Japanese even DM'd me. And I looked through their profiles, and one guy was like pretty normal. He was like a student that came from Indonesia, and I was like, sure. And then I find another guy, and I find that he's like a 32-year-old like Chinese American man. What do you mean you're halfway to double digits? I'm 5 years old! Is this the Alira fan guy? No. Yeah, but I meet a guy, he's like maybe like a 33-year-old karaoke with the Alira fan guy. No. This is very recent, so none of you guys have heard about this. But yeah, I looked through his profile, and at this point, nobody wants to sing like Japanese karaoke with me. So I take him anyway, despite seeing all the flags on his portfolio or on his like profile, because I'm just really curious what kind of person this is. Are you really 5 years old? I'm 5 plus a number of unknown years spent in heaven. Wait, it doesn't display my YouTube chat again on the thing. I gotta fix it. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so I looked through his Reddit profile, and it's a little interesting. Like, maybe a little bit, like, desperate. I would say for the last year or so, he's been trying to look for a girlfriend. And he's been asking Reddit for advice about it for, like, the last year, I would say. If we go back to his earliest posts, it's like him like it's like him posting his like Bumble photos, being like, "What's wrong with my profile? Like, nobody is swiping on me. Like, what's the issue here?" And I think he pulled up his Bumble stats, and I think like 0.0017 or something. Like it was like 10 and like 5,000 or something. Who are we talking about? We're talking about a Redditor I met. Yeah, so he has like atrocious, like not like less than like 0.01% of women who saw his profile swiped on him, and he's like, "What's the problem? Like, why don't girls like me?" And he writes on his like post like a little bit about his history, and he's like, "My last romantic encounter was like 16 years ago for 1 month." And I'm like, "Oh, so you're in your mid-30s, and the last romantic encounter you had was in high school for 2 seconds." But he seems like a nice guy. He doesn't say anything like incel-y. Like, he's just like, "What am I doing wrong? Like I'd really like to have a chance at love. Like, what can I do to improve my portfolio?" And as the Redditors they basically slander his his dating app thing. His pictures and stuff were perfectly fine, I would say. I would say the only problem I saw with it that is not a problem objectively, but is a problem for dating apps, is that he had cosplay photos of Kagamin and Len on his dating profile. So I was like, "Oh, this man likes Vocaloid. Like, there's no way you're cosplaying Kagamin and Len and you don't like Vocaloid." And I think he wrote that his dream was like to find someone to cosplay with him. And I think cosplay is a wonderful hobby, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's true a lot of people are a little averse to it, so I don't really recommend it for your dating app profile. But yes. But anyway, that's how I know. Oh, wait, did he look good in it? I would say he looked good. I think it was pretty solid. The rest of his photos are just him like outdoors and stuff. They're good quality. It was honestly fine. I honestly think people probably swiped left on him for the cosplay photo. Yeah. But anyway, fast forward after he makes this post, he seems to still not be having any luck with women. And then he starts posting on like bro subreddits, if that makes sense. Like bros supporting bros subreddit. And I also found him I don't mean like, I'm not generalizing. It's literally called like the subreddits all have the word bro in them. Cosplay is full of toxic people. I got my friend who's a cosplayer that have a carrot attitude, at least from my experience. I have no idea. I'm not really in the cosplay world, so I have no idea. But that's actually a little sad to hear. Yeah, but he starts posting in a lot of bro subreddits being like, how can I find woman? Like, it's not working. And, hi Nae, hi Hane. And, wait, sorry, my brain is pausing. At some point, I see him posting on, like, the Passport Bro subreddit, which I didn't know was a subreddit. Did you guys know this was a subreddit? Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what a Passport Bro was until I, like, checked this out. Not a cosplayer myself, he started to act like a petty girl for some reason, and he's a dude. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, so I see him start posting in the Passport Bro subreddit, and he's like, how can like an Asian bro from America get girls in Japan? He's like, what do I do? And all the comments are basically telling him like, bro, Japan is for the high level, like the advanced Passport Bros only. Like, if you want any luck, you gotta go to like Indonesia or the Philippines instead. Don't worry, they'll love you there. Like, Japan is just too advanced for you. Like, only the advanced high-level bros can get laid in Japan. Guys who travel to foreign countries to sleep with women and get women easier. Yes. So I look at him posting on the Passport Bro subreddit asking for love advice, and I'm like, oh. Yes, I was also very shocked when I looked around the Passport Bro subreddit, because like the way they talk about women there is just so interesting to me. I don't know if that's weird to say. I was so like, wow, there's people who think like this. Like, they're all just like, guys, just go to Malaysia, free woman. I'm like, wow, this is awful. Yeah, I also found some other like posts on that subreddit being like, how to get a Japanese girlfriend. Here's how I got mine. To be honest, if you can't get laid in your own country, there's a 0 chance you get laid in a different country. You're not a James Bond. It's a very objectifying worldview of men thinking it's region diff instead of them being the problem. I saw a guy posting like a video of his like Japanese girlfriend like cooking for him. And he wrote like an entire post being like, here's how I got a Japanese girlfriend. You guys all told me I wouldn't be able to do it, but here's how I did it. And here's the steps so that you can do it too. And I was like, Jesus. I was like, this is awful. I'm gonna be honest, that subreddit is so interesting though. I can't believe there's people out here who really think like this. If I was around when the incel subreddit was still around, I think I would have enjoyed it. That is very common. I was like, oh my god. But I didn't think I would actually get to meet someone who participates in the Passport Bro subreddit. So I was like, I gotta meet this guy. I'm so curious. Is it like watching a zoo? Yeah, it is kind of like watching a zoo. It's like entertainment. It's like there's so many types of human beings out there. It's so interesting, you know? As a man myself, I don't understand why some of us think that way. Yeah. So, but yeah, basically the entire time he's getting like shit on and flamed in the comments. The guy is very nice. He's just like, I just want to meet a nice woman. Like, I don't care for these things. I just want to meet a nice girl. There's this big Passport Bro YouTuber who married a lady from Thailand or something who broke up with him after she got her full residency. Wow. I feel like in another life you'd be a sociologist. It's just, I'd love to study the incel, you know? Yeah, but I met the guy in reality and he was I would say he was struggling socially. Like, I think I can see why he doesn't have a girlfriend or like hasn't had a girlfriend since high school. He was not creepy, but I would say his social skills were not the best. Like, I don't know if I can really like claim that my social skills are good considering I'm also autistic, but I feel like I'm pretty okay. Or at least I try to be okay. I like to believe that my social skills are a little okay. Maybe they're not. Some of you guys have met me in person. Maybe I'm... this is not good. But anyway, his social skills are questionable enough that even I was like, oh, I think this person might be struggling a little bit. Yeah, but basically, I sat next to him for like 3 hours and he didn't try to talk to me a single time. Like, I asked him where he was from, and we were from like the same area of California. So I was like, oh, I'm from there too. Like, oh, like, where are you from? I'm from here. Oh, I'm from there too. And then the conversation just dies. And I'm like, oh. And then I like keep trying to like, I keep trying to talk to him. I'm like, oh, did you like the area? He answers, and then like the conversation ends again. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying really hard right now. Like, every time I ask him a question, he answers it, and then I respond, and then there's like no follow-up. And so for 3 hours, I talked to him like over and over and over again, trying to ask him like questions and trying to have a conversation with him. But the entire time, he has zero interest in me. Like, he hasn't asked me a single question about myself, and this is the first time we've met. Oh yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like, he really didn't respond to anything. Actually, I have seen exactly one of your shorts. Wow. He blew his chance with you. He had no chance with me. I think your social skills are better than a lot of neurotypical nerds. Thank you, Daddy. You're a streamer. You're already better than most people. But yeah, I kept trying to talk to him, and basically I noticed that he can only talk if the conversation is centered around him. Like, he can't talk about anything else. Hi, Carl! Hello, Nae and every pony! Every pony! I also noticed that he was lying about a lot of different things. Maybe he just wanted to hide it, or he was like shy about his hobbies, but like I knew he liked Vocaloid because he literally cosplayed Kagamine Len, but I wasn't gonna tell him that like I stalked your Reddit profile. But yeah, I kind of knew, so I sat with him. Bye bye, Nae, have a nice stream and birthday. My allergy meds are kicking in. Goodbye, Sad. Thank you for coming by. This outfit is really cute. Yippee. Thank you, Carl. He's just low-key narcissistic. Yeah, so at some point we're at karaoke and I'm like, oh, what Vocaloid songs do you like? Like, why don't we sing one together? Like, I love Vocaloid. Like, Vocaloid's my favorite. I know all these songs. And he's like, oh, I don't really like Vocaloid. Like, I don't really know Vocaloid. I don't listen to Vocaloid. And I just stare at him and I'm like, inside my head, I'm like, bro, you cosplayed a Vocaloid character. What do you mean you're gonna tell me you don't know a single Vocaloid song? And I keep asking him, prodding him a couple times, like, oh, isn't there anything you know at all? Just like one song, we can like sing something together at karaoke. And he's just like, oh, I don't really like Vocaloid. And I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe it was a one-time thing and the man doesn't like Vocaloid. And I even tell him I love Vocaloid, so like I'm not gonna mock him. Like I literally love Vocaloid. So yeah, so I end up singing some like karaoke songs like I sing like so I sing some Vocaloid at karaoke, and the entire time, every time I cue a song, he's like, I love this song! My Oshi Minato Aqua sang this! I'm like, oh, I see, so you like VTuber. And I'm like, okay, you're Oshi Minato Aqua. And this whole time he's like, I don't like Vocaloid, like I'm not really into anime. And I'm like, okay, buddy. And every time I cue a song, he's like, oh, my favorite HoloLive VTuber covered this. and I'm like, oh, okay. I completely blanked. Happy birthday. No worries, Karo. Thank you. So I don't know why he's lying about this, because he knows basically every single Vocaloid song I queued. At some point, he even tried to sing some of them with me, and I was like, what is he lying about? Yeah, and at some other point, I also know that this guy is really into fashion based on his Reddit profile, because he's into like Harajuku fashion, like kind of like alternative, like cutesy fashion. And I know he's into fashion, and I'm into fashion too. And at some point he asked me like, oh, like where do you shop, like where do you buy your clothes from? And I'm like, oh, I like to shop at like this area and like this area. And then he starts naming out like every single specific mall. Like, oh, you like to shop at like Shibuya 109. You like to shop at La Foret. Oh, you probably like this brand too, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I do. And I'm like, oh, I see we're on the same page. Like he knows all my fashion stuff. And then I asked him, I was like, oh, are you into fashion too? Clearly knowing the answer, knowing that this man on his Reddit profile like literally wears like alternative Harajuku fashion in his free time. He's like, oh, I'm not really into clothes. I don't really know anything. And I just stare at him. I'm like, you just named like 10 different clothing brands in front of me. He's like, yeah, I just like to shop at like Uniqlo. I wear basic stuff. And I just stare at him and I'm like, I see. Thank you for the follow, Stuffy Stuff 10. I'm just like, this man is lying again. I just let him be. Is he trying to act cool? I don't know what he's on. I was literally like, I mean, I was never gonna date him. Like, this was not the plan, but I was literally like a fashion girly who was into Vocaloid, and he hid the fact that he loves Harajuku fashion and Vocaloid in front of me, so I really didn't know what to say. Like, I was never gonna judge him. In fact, I actually wanted to meet him because we had similar interests. Like, at that point, I feel like you have to call him out. I was just like, I think he's just embarrassed. I think he was just embarrassed. Oh, but he did talk passionately about one thing the entire meetup. He went on a really long, like, StarCraft talk. Oh, I think he also wrote that in his, like, dating profile, too. That the only thing he liked was StarCraft. Yeah, that was the one thing I saw him, like, passionately admit that he loved. That he loved StarCraft. Unfortunately, I'm not into StarCraft, so I don't really know the implications of this. Oh no, he's a StarCraft gamer? Did you meet him for the investigation of his character? Yes. Happy birthday, Miss VTuber. I saw in my For You thing 10 seconds ago. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. I was just so curious. I had to meet this passport bro, man, who's like hasn't had a girlfriend in like 16 years. Okay, but you know what the funniest thing was? I think he has every single like recipe to be a true incel, because this man was rich. I don't know exactly how much money he makes, but he pays maybe double or triple my rent for living in the middle of Shibuya, which is like, it's like the middle of San Francisco, kind of. And he was an AI engineer at a big AI company in the US, California, working remotely in Japan. I would say his yearly income has to be like, I don't know, at least like 6 or maybe 10 times mine. Possibly unironically, maybe 10 times my income. Is that an incel quality? Okay, because I think like if you're poor, you can still blame like women don't want me because women don't want money. But like if you're also rich and you can't get a girlfriend, I feel like you really blame everything on women. Like, I'm rich, I'm nice, what do women want? Like, I don't think he was an incel yet, but like I see the makings of the incel happening. Yeah, he was an AI engineer. Yeah. He was like tied down to Shibuya. He was like, I never want to leave Shibuya. I hate leaving Shibuya. And at some point we were talking about like events like Tokyo Game Show and other events that take place in Chiba, the prefecture right next to Tokyo. I'd say it's like an hour away from Shibuya. And we were like, oh yeah, these events are really really fun. Like, we're interested in going. And he was like, oh, I hate leaving Shibuya. Like, I don't want to leave this area at all. And we're like even an hour away to see an event. And he's like, yeah, I just want to be in Shibuya. And I was like, oh my god. I hate being in Shibuya, by the way, guys. Yeah, we talked about hanging out in other areas. He's like, I don't want to go anywhere. Only Shibuya. Reddit, StarCraft, lying about interest, AI engineer, the perfect concoction for the incel emperor. Assuming he isn't just in it for the paycheck, anyone working in AI must have incel adjacent views already. To be honest, he didn't have like incel-y views on Reddit. Like he posted an incel subreddits, but he didn't actually say like, why don't women want me? I'm rich, I'm amazing. So I actually did have a little bit of hope that maybe he was just a sad case that could be saved. This guy had such good potential to be a chill guy. But I think I'm starting to see it in a lot of Redditors. Like, they don't have the ability to talk about anything except themselves. Like, you ask them a question and they don't ask it back. Or like, every single time you talk about something, they tie it back to themselves. Like, I've seen this trait in like multiple Redditors I've met up until now. Like, I don't really know what is like causing this. Like, inability to ask somebody a question. Like, I'm usually not that picky about these things. Like, I think, like, even with, like, friends or something, we might spend an entire lunch just talking about them. But I feel like when you meet someone for the first time... When you meet someone for the first time, I feel like it's like a I know about you and, like, you want to know about me situation, right? Like, we just met. We don't know anything about each other. So it kind of gives me bad vibes if they don't ask me a single question about myself or, like, don't show any interest in, like, wanting to know about me. Especially like I ask them a question and nothing comes back and the conversation just dies. Like I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be like a really common pattern among the Reddit guys. Can't blame him. If I got a giant offer from an AI company, I'd probably take it. That just feels like a generally bad social education. Yeah. Happy 40th birthday, Nae. I'm not 40. You've only been subscribed 31 months too. Why not 31, Joe? Okay, wait, guys. The biggest red flag was that he didn't like Panda Express. Can you believe it? Honestly, the rest of it is forgivable. It's whatever, but he doesn't like Panda Express. How can you not like Panda Express? I'm so sad. We were talking about Panda Express because there's one in Shibuya and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like Panda Express. I feel like a lot of Redditors that are terminally online are definitely huge narcissists. Yeah. That's the greenest flag you've mentioned? Oh my god, I can deal with the rest of it. Okay, but he's been DMing me over and over. Like, are we gonna hang out again soon? And I gotta, like, figure out how to reply. Does Japan have the new brisket? Panda Express? I haven't gone. It's a little far away from me. I haven't seen. But I don't usually eat new stuff at Panda Express, but it's unlikely. I love Panda Express. I think I told you guys before, right? Like the time I got like high and then I ate Panda Express and it was the best food I ever had in my life that I started like breaking down crying in the Panda Express. I have so many positive associations with Panda Express. They have a new spicy pork thing that's good. Ooh, even in Shibuya? Yeah, that exists now. I have like as a kid, I used to go on a lot of like road trips with my family, and because they're road trips, we can only eat like fast food. So the option is like Taco Bell, McDonald's, Panda Express. And Panda Express is always like my favorite like go-to. It's like the travel vibe kind of good form food. I don't like any other fast food chain as much as Panda Express. Recently, at least here, they had extra spicy chicken and a barbecue brisket. Wow! You guys should go. I'm not gonna be in Shibuya again for a while though. Because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet. Wait, that must be a JP exclusive? That sounds so good. Wait, isn't Dovin in California? Wow. Barbecue brisket sounds really good. Wait, now I'm hungry. We're thinking about food. Now I want Panda Express. Maybe I should order... Oh, wait. I don't need to order something. I have food at home. The chicken was surprisingly spicy. I was expecting it more like a white person spicy, but it was actually a bit spicier. Damn. If I could order Panda Express, I would eat it all the time. Lately, my takeout go-to has just been like Korean food. Like these like various like bento boxes. I only see the spicy chicken, not the brisket. The spicy chicken still sounds good. Wonder if I should go out to eat, or I have a little bit of soup at home, but it's kind of not enough. Birthday Panda Express? I have to go an hour out for Panda Express. This brisket is alright, it has decent flavor for a fast food chain, but they give so little. Happy birthday, Nae! Oh my god, your voice changed. Hi, Rylan! My voice changed? You're not the first person to say this today. Did something actually change? What happened? What happened to me? I feel like my morning voice should be gone. I've been talking for like an hour now. Am I aging? Do I sound old, guys? Am I reaching my middle ages? Do I have the mature, elderly woman voice now? Do I sound a little bit less like a gremlin? It's been 2 months since we heard you. I know. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm looking at food now. I'm so hungry. I told you were 40. I'm not 40. Maybe I should eat. Maybe I should go eat something nice today because it is my birthday. Nothing is open. I actually do have to work today, so as soon as I am chill and ready to stop, it will be a short stream today. Did you buy cake? No, I was gonna buy cake before stream, but I was worried that like my NA viewers would go to sleep before I could buy cake. So I was trying to stream as soon as possible. Sat got cooked on more cards. Oh no. As long as it's not pachinko, I feel like anything's fine. What missing your peach does to a Momomon. A Momomon? A Momomin. That's probably a typo. But, What's sleep? I don't know what sleep is. Nae doesn't ever believe in her NA viewers. I don't want you guys to stay up too late. I want you all to be healthy. At least the PST people are okay, but I know it's really hard for EST. I'm trying to make it work. I honestly have a lot of work to do today. I'm still really busy. Even though it's Sunday, there is no rest for a peach. I think occasionally I have had time to maybe like fit in like a short, like 1 or like 2 hour stream. But the problem is that I really want to play Lobotomy Corporation, but that isn't a game I can just play for like 2 seconds and then like revisit a month later. Like I gotta finish that game. Chat reflects streamer. All the time without the peaches turned us into green Momomons. You turn into monsters now. Oh yeah, Shine is you like Himemi Orie. Isn't she also Project Moon pretty heavy? We've lost our pink. I'm gonna demold. Let's become pink again. Yes, yes. I just haven't had time for games. I wish I could tell you guys I've even been gaming off stream, but I really haven't. It's the really sad part. Until I can develop the method to grind Limbus Company mirror dungeons while sleeping, I will decide against sleeping. I really need food. I need food. I need sleep. I gotta finish work. Honestly, I anticipate my schedule is gonna be really bad until like... LobCorp streams? Yes, I was in the middle of playing LobCorp and I gotta finish. Go rest up, night. What was I about to say? Wait, I was about to say something. Oh yes. I think work-wise, I'm basically fried until the end of July or so. I think August is possibly when I'm gonna change departments, and I don't know how free I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm still a hybrid worker, so I'm still gonna be working remote at times, so I should still be around. But yeah, no, there's a lot I have to sort through. But as soon as I get back, my plan is to finish Lobotomy Corporation because I really want to play like Limbus Company and Library of Ruina. Is my plan for now. I have to figure a lot of things out. But it's been a fun birthday. It's so nice chatting with everybody again. Well, make sure to bring your charms to Offkai so you can experience some oshikatsu while getting fried. Happy birthday! I hope your day goes well. Thank you. Yeah, when is Offkai? I know FazeCon is like next week or something. She's the biggest Project Moon streamer. Wow. Shine, are you going to FazeCon? Offkai has so many concerts that weekend. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not free to go to Offkai this year, but maybe another time. It's next month? Happy birthday, Nae-san. Thank you, Kingu. FazeCon next week. It's end of July. Oh, wow, the date moved quite a lot. I remember it being in like May or June. Yeah, FazeCon is next week. Offkai July 24th to 26th. Ooh, wow. It's a lot later than I initially expected. You say unfortunately, but weren't you hating it last time you had to come? Offkai was... I think I myself am not really a VTuber fan. So Offkai is not really the place for me. Like, I think it's fun for meeting up with people, but I'm not that interested in, like, the content, if that makes sense. Because... I don't watch VTubers. I guess for me, I'm more of like an industry person. Like I do a lot of work behind the scenes. I'm very busy. Oh guys, I'm so sad. After I end stream, I have to eat and I have to work again. The work never ends. When am I gonna rest? I want rest so bad. I work every single day. I just want to lie down and do nothing. I'm so sad. I really want a game. I hiccuped, sorry. I want to chill. I don't know how my life is gonna be after I change departments though. It might be really bad, to be honest. I can't really say. Quit job time. Mary! Mary, I love you. Have you been able to gym? Yes, I have been going to the gym. That's the one thing I, like, don't really, like, I try not to give up on because I think gym is so vital to my health. I've been good. Guys, I can almost bench press 40 kilo now. Are you proud of me? I think, give it like one more week and I can do it. I'm so happy. Can you take 1 day work break? No, 1 day work break is gonna kill me. Because if I take a break, it just means I have to work more later. Your new boss asking about what would convince you to work 2 to 7 is scary. Sorry, how much is that in pounds? Okay, 1 second. 40 kg, 2 pounds. It's 88 pounds. Mary loves me back. This is all I need. Now I can die happy. Disappear forever. That's impressive. Thank you. I'm almost there. I'm probably at like 85 or something right now. Almost at 88. I've noticed I've started seeing Yomu Konpaku from the Toho Project series, and this only ends after I go into hibernation because of Limbus maintenance. Got any gifts for a birthday? My viewers bought me something on my throne. There's like this like peach colored fountain pen I had been eyeing for a really long time. It's so pretty. It's actually gonna arrive today, I think. I'm gonna take a picture of it and post it on Twitter. It was a really nice birthday present. Thank you so much, Dovin and Sat. Just dropping by to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you. I hope I can do something more special for my birthday next year. I feel so bad today. This year was very small. I was busy. I was consumed by a lot of different things. We were considering the headphones, but we weren't rich enough yet. It's okay. You don't have to go that far. You don't have to go that far. We got to hear from you. That's a nice present. Thank you. It's a present for you guys. We celebrate together. Happy birthday. Hi, Chiake. I debated doing like a karaoke stream today, but guys. I don't know if I can do it on karaoke, but I spent my singing progression for this year is that I learned how to screamo. Tier 1000. It's not much, but it's honest work. It's enough to get kombini food. Thank you. I will buy myself lunch with this, Kingu. I appreciate it. I think in the future you're gonna see some like screamo covers from me, and I was also debating screamoing on karaoke, but I have to figure it out because when I screamo, I like peak the mic really bad. So I think I think OBS is gonna like cut me out if I try to screamo for you guys. For your birthday, you got new viewers. I take new viewer. Thank you. Is the subathon cover going well? Yes, the art for the subathon cover is actually done. The instrumental is done. I just gotta finish recording it, but I haven't recorded anything in ages. But everything is basically done. I can show you guys the art just to prove to you guys it's actually getting done. But it will happen. I think it'll happen this year. Guys, I can't believe the year is already halfway over. Like, I was talking to someone yesterday and I was like, oh yeah, I think like FaceCon's gonna be in like June. And he's like, it's June right now. FaceCon is next week. And I was like, what? No spoilers? No spoilers. I think I have 3 covers in the planning right now. Covers don't take a lot of active work from me, so they're always just quietly ignore Mary, spoil us. The art is very cool. I think I'm gonna get someone else to make the video though. I can't really make it myself. I'm a little too tired for that. Alright. I will take... I don't know. I guess even though it's my birthday, I'm just gonna be like working the entire time. Just me or sword users love white hair. Sorry, when you said sword users, the first thing that came to my head is like Sword Art Online Kirito, who does not have white hair. But maybe I shouldn't be using Sword Art Online as my standard. Sorry, Mary, it must be done. It's been such a busy time. Honestly, I've been really burnt out. I don't know what else to say except that I have been really, really burnt. I miss streaming a lot. Every time I come back, it's so much fun. Yeah, so I just have a couple things to sort out. I will say in like August, my life is gonna pick up again and I can finally take a weekend break. You're so strong. Thank you, Mary. I feel appreciated. You've been super busy. Hopefully your new position isn't as bad. I think that my new position is going to be busier than my current one, but I'm actually busy because of freelance work right now. It's like, I hated my like day job so much that I took on a lot of freelance work to kind of like fill the void. And because of that, I'm basically working 2 jobs and that's why I'm dying. But I think once I just go back to doing like 1 solid job, I think I will feel a lot better. But alright, I am getting quite a bit hungry, so I think it's time for me to go get some food and go to work, unfortunately. I gotta work, guys. Please think about me. Pray for me. Maybe don't pray for me. When people pray for me, it doesn't work out well. Alright. Free night. Alright guys, thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the birthday present too, Satin Dovin. Thank you for the stream. She's leaving us again. I'll be in the Discord if you ever feel like poking me. Take a day off, please. Thank you. I wish I could take a day off. Good night, night. Happy birthday again. Am I meant to pray for your downfall? Pray for... I have no idea. Just don't pray. Just don't pray. Like, wish. Is a wish the same as praying? I actually have no idea. Good luck at work. Take care and may you have many more of these. Happy birthday and have a fast time at work. A fast time? What's a fast time? Everyone is praying. Tweet more on NSFW. All that's fascinating. Shy, looking at it. Did you guys see my Gooning tweet this morning? I'm drawn to PM streamers as Stan users are drawn to other Stan users. Do some rituals. Thanks for stream. Happy birthday. I will tweet lots more. I'm probably gonna like ovulate in another week or so, so I think you'll see my my NSFW Twitter go a little more active. I did. Sorry I don't goon in my dreams. I'm so sad. Alright. Yeah. I guess I'm more alive on my NSFW wallet than I am on main Twitter. Low-key. Sorry. Alright. Okay, I've been trying to be on my way. I shall be on my way now.